Ladies and gentlemen, from Devastation Incorporated, at 6'9", 495 pounds, from Chicago, the current UWF heavyweight champion, the One-Man Gang.
One-Man Gang, along with General Skandar Akbar, in this match from the Tulsa Convention Center, will be for the Universal Heavyweight Championship as we await the arrival of the challenger. Hacksaw Jim Duggan will challenge the One-Man Gang for the Universal Heavyweight Championship. Sit back and enjoy this one. This should be a classic here on Universal Wrestling.
Now entering the ring, the challenger from Glens Falls, New York, at 280 pounds, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. This match for the UWF heavyweight title. One fall, 60-minute time limit for the UWF heavyweight championship.
And Mike Wilson scurries from the ring as he completes his introductions. And Hacksaw Jim Duggan in the match that has been a long time in the making. And it's been signed for this very special Christmas program here on Universal Wrestling. We certainly hope that you've enjoyed the hour thus far. And don't forget Joel Watt's premiere video, Winter Wonderland, with featured music by the fabulous Thunderbirds, coming up later in the hour as this crowd here in Tulsa prepares for the classic confrontation, the monumental battle between the One-Man Gang and Hacksaw Duggan, as the gang apparently is emulating Hacksaw Jim Duggan's patented yell and that stomp, but he doesn't do it like the Hacksaw, nor does he get the reaction. A stare down, and Duggan with those right hands. Duggan with lefts and a big roundhouse right, and down goes the One-Man Gang. Duggan quick to the attack. He is the aggressor, and he operates best when he is in that mode. And now Duggan up to the second rope. And right hands to the One-Man Gang, and the gang at 6'9" and 495. One of the most awesome men in pro wrestling today, and Duggan with a right hand, and down goes the One-Man Gang. That was a grade A ham. All the way from Glens Falls, New York, Hacksaw Duggan. And the One-Man Gang is definitely in trouble in the early stages of this championship matchup. Duggan, who retired the North American Heavyweight Championship undefeated. And in the tournament in Houston, Texas on May 20th, that's where this situation all started, as the gang now in a very precarious position. And Hacksaw Duggan taking advantage of every opportunity and biting away at the gang. One-Man Gang between the second and third rope, and now Duggan with those right hands, and the gang has nowhere to go. The crowd here in Tulsa loves Hacksaw Duggan, as they do throughout the wrestling world. And Duggan taking back over on the One-Man Gang. Referee Edward Falk counting, and Duggan trying to keep his composure as the gang balancing, and now all the way back outside the gang, and the gang is in trouble and hurting on the announcer's table. The One-Man Gang, you can hear him on the outside there as Duggan rams the gang's head into that table. Everybody at ringside has moved away because these battles get out of hand in a hurry. These two men, the times that I have seen them clash, have spent a lot of time outside the squared circle, just like Duggan is right now, throwing chairs, moving furniture. Duggan throws the One-Man Gang to the table. There's the championship belt and the bell. And the referee, I think, is being very tolerant at this point in time as far as the rules are concerned. Duggan and Gang now both back into the ring. Duggan has stepped in this ring on this occasion with vengeance. The most coveted single championship in this sport rests in the balance. The one-man gang, the champion, the General Skandar Akbar, taunting Duggan with that whip as the referee came between the men as he should, but the gang with a cheap shot. And it doesn't take many cheap shots when you're 6'9" and 495. Those clubbing lefts and rights, putting Duggan down. The one-man gang showing why he is the biggest fighting machine in wrestling. Using the headbutt. The crowd, you can hear them chanting, Duggan, Duggan, as the gang covers Duggan, the lateral press, but Duggan close to the ropes. That's good strategy by Duggan. But the gang not breaking the hold, he's choking away. There's Skandar Akbar at ringside, always taunting Hacksaw Duggan. What a hatred those two men have for each other. Remember, it was Akbar that burned Duggan severely. And what a double right hands. Duggan is down. And there went the one-man gang. A delayed reaction. Duggan went down. And then, just moments later, down goes the giant one-man gang of Skandar Akbar. The devious one stalks the outside. Duggan back to his feet. And now it's fist and fire. The gang fighting back. Going for the pile driver, the one-man gang. Duggan's got a... He's powering out at 495. Duggan elevated the gang all the way over the top rope. The referee distracted by Skandar Akbar, or that could have been an automatic disqualification. But what strength, what determination. Duggan elevating the giant one-man gang over the top rope. But the gang back into the ring. Duggan with that clothesline. He's got the gang down, but Akbar's in the ring. That's an automatic disqualification. Akbar's got himself disqualified. Duggan with those right hands to General Skandar Akbar. But here comes Wild Bill Irwin. It's three men against one, and Duggan is standing tall. Duggan and the gang fighting back. Here comes Irwin. The bell is ringing, signaling the disqualification. There goes the referee. Akbar's thrown the referee out. Jeff Gaylord, Tim Massey. Wrestlers coming to the ring to get this thing broken apart. Bodies are flying. The referees have signaled for help. The dressing rooms have emptied as this match has ended in a disqualification. But the most physical feud in wrestling continues right here on the Universal Wrestling Federation. As the ring has filled with several hundred pounds of athletes, similar to the bunkhouse brawl, except in that match they'll be wearing their jeans and their boots as Duggan and the gang are still fighting here in Tulsa. It's gone past championships. It's a personal situation between the one-man gang and Hacksaw Jim Duggan as more wrestlers come to the ring. It's like a who's who in pro wrestling. They're all in that one ring. Duggan and the gang still fighting. What a mass of humanity trying to separate this thing here in Tulsa. There's Terry Taylor, the Iceman, in the ring. Akbar's trying to get his troops. Now Duggan has left the ring. He's looking for something. He's a man possessed on this occasion. Hacksaw Duggan with that heavy chair. You better look out in the ring. Duggan has just busted the Angel of Death and the one-man gang and whoever's in the way. And the ring is clearing. Bodies are flying as Duggan's got that chair. Chavo Guerrero, look out. There's the president of the Double G Lumber Company, and he has moved some furniture and cleared the ring. There's none like him in this sport. Gary Young, they're trying to settle Hacksaw Duggan down. And they're not going to get back in the ring as long as Duggan's just going to sit and wait. All right. Hacksaw Duggan. There's Dr. Death on the outside. The Angel of Death, who probably doesn't know where he is or who he is. And Duggan waits for the one-man gang's return. Now there's the chair leaving the ring. The crowd is ready. Duggan is ready. And the one-man gang attempting to come back in the ring. He's being pulled back out of the ring as Duggan awaits the giant challenge of the gang. And we'll keep it right here. Gary Young back in the ring. Terry Taylor and Dr. Death holding Hacksaw Duggan. There's the Iceman. They're trying to talk some sense into the big saw, but he's not listening. Duggan now breaking away. There's the gang. And Duggan and the gang are fighting again. Right down the aisles. Duggan and gang fighting right down the aisles here in Tulsa. They're trying to break this thing apart. And it's taking everybody in the cook to get them separated. Dr. Death and Duggan. And Dr. Death. Duggan broke apart, broke away, now back into the ring. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. What an animal. And what a feud with the one-man gang. But Hacksaw Duggan is standing tall.